To prime my face, I'm using the Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. I absolutely love how this wears under my foundation. Just helps my skin look radiant and very hydrated. Going in with one of my favorite foundations, this is from Too Faced Cosmetics. It is their Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. It says matte, but it is not overly drying or anything, especially if you use like a nice radiant hydrating primer underneath. Absolutely love this because it is oil free for my skin type, and I just love the coverage of it. Going in with a CoverFX Power Play Concealer and Corrector. This is in the shade G Medium 1. It is a little bit yellow on me. Next time I'll go with a lighter shade. But other than that, it blends out beautifully. I love the finish of it. It's nice and radiant, hydrating, and it does the job with concealing my sunspots as well. So love this one. I'm just going to take a small concealer brush and blend that in. I always like to take my foundation brush with nothing on it. I'm just using it to pat everything in and make sure I have no harsh lines. So I'm just going to take a little bit more of the Shape Tape Concealer. It's a little bit lighter, so I am going to conceal my eyelids, and I wanted a more brightening under my eyes right here. So I'm just going to pat that in and set with a setting powder. So I'm going to take this Milani Conceal+Perfect Longwear Concealer. This is in the shade Warm Chestnut. This is very pigmented, I learned, because when I was blending this out, it looked really crazy. So you just have to really take your time and blend. I don't always cream contour, not every day. A lot of times I just go ahead and use my powder, but I just love how it makes you look nice and tan and looks like you've been out in the sun for a while. So that's why I like the effect of a cream contour. So this is where I'm just going to take my foundation brush with no additional product or anything on there. I'm just simply using it to blend everything out. I have been loving this setting powder lately. This is from Tarte Cosmetics. It is their Shape Tape setting powder. I love the finish of it. It does not make you look cakey or over drying. I do love the color of it. It's a little bit yellow, but I like it for the brightening effect. So I'm just going to use this under my eyes, cheekbones, and I'm going to also use a little bit more under the eye. So when I do my eyeshadows, if I get any fallout, I'm just going to dust it off at the end. I'm going to go in with the Morphe 35M palette. I'm going to start off with this shade and just applying that into my crease. So I'm going to stick with warm brown tones. So I'm going to take this shade right here and just apply it in the outer corner, patting it in and blending it up into my crease and towards the inner of my eye. I switched to a different blending brush and I'm using the first shade that I used and blending those two shades together in the crease. So I'm going to pick up a different palette. This is the Ciate London Editor Palette. I really do like this bronzy gold color right here. So I did wet my brush, I soaked it, and I'm just going to apply it on my lid. I do like the foil finish. I like it very shiny, shimmery, so that's why I wet my brush. I like to apply my eyeshadow with my eye open so I can see what the shadow is going to look like when I do open my eye or when I have my eyes, open. So I have a little bit of a fold on my eyelid and I like to apply the product above that so it just looks more, my eye looks bigger. So here I'm just going in with a second time once the eyeshadow dries just to give it more of like a vibrant look. And for the inner corners of the eyes, I'm going to take this shade right here. It's more of like a light champagne color just in the inner corner just to give it that nice dimension. So once that's dry, I'm going to take that dark brown shadow that I used and with my blending brush and just blend those two shades together. So to brighten up my eyes, I'm going to take this pencil from Sephora. It's in the shade Coconut, and I'm just applying this directly into the waterline. So I'm going to blend out the lower lash line using that same dark brown shadow and running that along the lash line and blending it out. So I'm also going to take the first shade that I use in the crease just towards the inner corners of my eyes. So I'm just going to apply some mascara and false lashes. These are from Beauty Creations in the style Instgator. So it's just dusting off some fallout that I may have had and then blending the rest of the setting powder into my face. For bronzer, I'm going to use the CoverFX Monochromatic Bronzer Duo in the shade Sunkissed Bronze. Just a little bit because I did cream contour, so I don't want to look too heavily bronzed. For blush, I'm going to use the Buxom Cosmetics. I think this is in the shade Havana. It's a really pretty light corally blush. I'm going to add some highlight. I'm going to use the Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter in the shade Molten Gold because we do have a gold theme going on. So I'm going to use this. Really pretty. I love the formula of it. And yeah, you can't go wrong with a nice drugstore highlighter. I'm going to add some mascara on the lower lashes. This is from MAC Cosmetics Extended Play Giga Black Lash. I love how small this brush is, so you can really get in there and comb those little babies. So I'm going to take this lip liner from Morphe Cosmetics. This is in the shade Bite Me. I do love brown lip with these kinds of looks. So I'm going to line my lips, overline them a little bit, and because these lip liners are creamy, sometimes they tend to leave like a jagged edge. So I'm going to take a small detailed lip brush and just kind of smooth that out. I wanted to show you these lipsticks that Buxom Cosmetics sent me. This is their 90s Nudes collection. I'm going to choose the shade Dreamboat, and I absolutely love the formula. Nice and hydrating, very pigmented. So yeah, I highly recommend these. And that completes this look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this makeup look. Thank you so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.